Alright, so what's up YouTube? Basically today we got a video here of a famous rapper that is from Ohio. And basically something has happened where basically he got himself killed. And it seems like a girl is involved with it that he met. So some situation led to another and basically he's no longer here. But let's tune in and figure this out, man, and see what happened. His name is Cash Banks. So we'll see what happened today.
Take a deep breath, fam. We here. It's 2025. Some of us made it, some of us didn't. It's unfortunate, but it's this thing called life. We're hate it or love it. We all born to die. But it's on us what we want to do at that time. And it's on us if we want to speed that process up. But then that's why it's also important to learn from each other's mistakes, especially our own. How can we learn? How can we grow? Today we're going to Cleveland, Ohio. Talk about a young known rapper who unfortunately was gunned down in his own apartment with clues looming around social media that had the internet quickly depict the woman he was last on Instagram Live with. And let's just say, this woman past don't make it no better. Not only do she seem guilty, but responding to messages under a fake page is clear signs of guilt. Today we discover who she is, her past, but also we reflect, could this been avoided? The same from people in the comments, including Trick Daddy Daughter, who we'll later speak on, had called this young rapper to tell him about the past of this young girl that he had on his Instagram Live only hours before losing his life. Today,
Hold on. Hold on. Ain't Trick Daddy from Florida? And if this dude is some way, where they say Cleveland, Ohio, unless this girl been around a lot, I don't know how he know her all the way from Florida. And that's whatever she got going on, she clearly already got something going on. Somebody already knows about her.
we go over this story. We break down the facts. And we get you guys' conclusion at the end. And most of all, I hope if not just one, some of us learn from this situation. But before we go over this one, I want you guys
All of us need to learn.
I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, meet Cash Carlos Banks from Cleveland, Ohio, also known for his rap stage name, Cash Banks, having tracks like 100 Shots on his YouTube page, released over a year ago, with over 107,000 views.
100 shots. Everybody keeps saying 100 shots. I heard that me a young boy with 100 shots. Young Dolph got shot at 100 times. Now this man's talking about 100 shots. You feel me? Everybody talking about 100 shots.
Count.
Ride the plug for the drugs, now his bags missing. If it's up, then it's stuck, stand on that business. Knew them niggas, I was broke, they say I act different. I'ma stand here, stay still to this bag.
It was a flashy guy, and one of it.
You see, that's crazy because their music sound like that Detroit music. That sound like Detroit right there. Even the accent sound just like people from Detroit. Maybe they probably close to each
His
other.
only interviews that's out now to the public. He talked about spending it, even on females. He ain't care, even though he did a little saving.
To it. I got a couple artists I've been playing every day.
Word. Let's get a little personal with it.
Okay.
Tell me your greatest flaws.
Greatest flaws.
Greatest flaws. Take a second to think about it.
Shit, it's bad, but it ain't bad though. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm a spender. I count them racks. You know what I'm saying? Man, boy, let me hear Dubai for sale. I'm trying to go buy that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I be spending. I go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I say it too, but the spending part is just, it is love 60-40. You feel me? It's 60-40. Cashing out. I don't rent nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get it. If I want it, I'm gonna buy it. Like, just like, you know what I'm saying, anything.
I see you chained up right now.
Yeah, it's love, son, love.
You ever to watch?
Yeah, I still got the car, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't worried today, though. I ain't come out with it. And you feel me? If you want something, like, I ain't the type of person that'll just want and not get. Everybody be wanting shit and then don't do nothing and just expect it to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna put in the effort. I'm gonna put in all that shit. I'm gonna put the work ethic in. I'm gonna grind for it. I'm gonna wake up every day like this. What I want. I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, that's a real hustler.
You know what I'm saying? Just like
that's a real hustler.
I want to be here. See, we here now. So
yeah, that's a real hustler right there.
It's crazy how I came full circle. I was just about to say something like that. I'm like, it went from me saying I'm gonna get him here regardless to you wanting to be here.
Yeah, it all connected the dots, man. You gotta connect the dots. When you do that,
that's nuts. Bro.
It's just. It's
been
gonna
a fan
happen
for years though, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. We working, man. We got some more music coming too. We gonna get the fans what they looking for. We gonna get this shit popping.
He don't really seem like a dumb guy in any kind of sense. He just seemed like a guy who his life started to go the direction he wanted it to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't heard no kind of foul play in the way how he's carrying himself in any way. So I guess this is kind of a sad situation. He doesn't seem like a horrible person. So I don't know yet, man. Hopefully we could still keep the same kind of mentality towards him. But you know, if a guy like this who's just trying to do something great ends up getting killed, that's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
So, what would be your dream concert to perform?
Rolling Loud. I gotta go there. Baby went crazy. The baby was in that bitch with a diaper on in that bitch. I'll go in there. I'm trying to build a bank in that bitch or something. I gotta do something. I gotta be sitting at I don't know. I gotta do something unique. Look, I gotta get there though.
My bad, but
You got a big vision too.
Like, do you remember when Lizzo got big off her first song? Then she went to the Lakers game and twerked with like the ass out thing. I tell niggas like, yo, if we start making this shit like Rolling Loud, y'all don't need to worry about Lizzo. I'm coming with my dick out.
I'm
getting better.
All the bad hoes in there, bro. You might as well.
What? I'm coming with my penis out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hoes gonna be ready. It's gonna be situated in there. Now, I'm coming in that bitch ready too. Like, where they at though?
You see what I'm saying?
You know
like, niggas was poor.
Wow.
Sleeping on the floor. No, none of that ratchet, man. Oh, man. We ain't gotta get into that right now, but yeah, you know what's up.
I'm gonna say it
from the bottom.
I slept in the Chinese people on their food spot porch while it was raining one time.
Damn, man.
Ran downstairs, ran out that bitch. For real, like
I did some shit like that. I did some shit like that for sure. Yeah. I did some shit like that.
Now, it was less than 48 hours before the year 2025, and Cash Bank decided to invite an Instagram model to his home. But it wasn't just any Instagram model. It was an Instagram model with a known past, a woman who just did 7 years in jail. Her name is Lanisha Jones, 28 years old.
Look at that thing right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her. Look how beautiful she is. And whatever you're doing, you're out here doing 7 years for. Or you did 7 years for. Whatever you did in your past, you did 7 years. And look at you. Look how you look. You should have went to college, had yourself a job somewhere with a higher class pay. But no, you want to be a criminal and go to prison for 7 years. Man. Sometimes it's sad to see these things, man. It's sad to see that. You know what I'm saying?
So, check the two out on Cash Bank last Instagram Live.
Like Rama Stereo. I've been talking about this shit every day, but they don't hear me.
Yeah, I don't hear you now.
Like Rama Stereo. I've been talking. What you got for that?
What if I got fucked?
Look at this girl, bro. Like, what in the world, bro? What would ever make you look at her and think she was doing time in prison for 7 years? I can't even. I'm astonished. I'm astonished. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Well, I said fucked up.
I said fuck.
Never mind.
Wow.
Now, during this live, according to recent comments, people who knew Cash Bank personally and knew that girl had called them right away to let them know about it. And according to them, he said he already knew. You see, 11 going on 12 years ago, Lanisha was on the first 48. Her co-defendant, she allegedly killed someone. She cooperated. A man who, allegedly, according to Lanisha, was trying to R her friend. He was eventually stabbed to death. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family.
The guy was killed the day you used his card.
Lanisha, certain things don't make sense to me. You know that we know pretty much what you did. So you had better come on board, because you know what? A couple things you've contradicted yourself on as we've been speaking here. I'm going to give you an opportunity to clarify that stuff right now.
I saw a crazy look at her. When she finally reached him, like he tried to post up with her or whatever, and he swung. I think he hit her like once, and she stabbed him in his hand. He tripped and fell. Then she went crazy and she stabbed him to death.
She says they dumped the van in University Heights.
And then she lit the inside of it on fire.
They walked back to Mike.
Wow, man. So hold up, man. What did she do? How did she get 7 years for something? And it seems like she probably helped in some form or sense to get rid of this person's body. So in that sense, you are an accomplice of a crime. So no matter what, you definitely are going to be charged with something. It seems like that's what they're saying. But she's also snitching on the situation and telling what actually happened. So in the end, it don't really matter if she was she snitches. Like you helping the cops do their job too, by the way, when you do that. You know, not to try to teach anybody how to get away with something like this, but it's like they need proof. They need evidence. And there is not a statute of limitation to certain crimes. And I believe R-ing somebody is definitely one of them. And I believe the M word is definitely one of them. So you need it. I don't know. Those both are just, you don't have no statute of limitation. So if you've ever done those crimes, you don't need to be telling anybody you've done them. And whatever is going on here with her talking is what got her locked up. They probably were lenient and gave her 7 years because she's the one who helped them figure out the crime. But in all honesty, she was going to get time no matter what, unless they just didn't have evidence. And then the court decides to throw it out.
Michael's house and broke in through the back door.
She carried kitchen knives. She carried knives that you supposed to cut boxes with.
According to this girl, Lanisha Jones is a little bit more culpable in this than we were first led to believe. And because she's 17, she's going to be tried as an adult for aggravated murder.
Wow, yo. So she did this when she was 17.
She was initially charged with murder, but ultimately...
Again, just one good 5 seconds just to look at this person. This is crazy. Sad.
was dropped to obstruction of justice. And on 9/26/2019, she was released. And she had 5 years and 5 months on probation. Now, if you thought that wasn't enough to not bring Shawty to your house, it get deeper than that. People started to bring other allegations against her with facts to a popular platform based in Ohio, JP Digital TV, where it seemed they had her on video recorded of a phone call about her allegedly running off on $20,000 from her ex-boyfriend. Her reason behind it was because he was cheating, allegedly.
You recording me?
You robbed me for 20 bands.
Are you recording me?
And then you're at my job.
Did you see that face? Yo, she didn't have nothing to say. She was just like, what? $20,000, bro? You sitting here arguing, not even arguing, you talking to her about this? $20,000. Man, we wouldn't be talking, bro. I don't know. I'm not going to put my hands on nobody, but we ain't going to be talking. It's going to be a whole lot more going on than just talking. Trust me. $20,000? Okay. And see, in the end, After he gets robbed $20,000, what does she do? She leaves, she moves on, ends up with a different guy, trying to potentially do the same thing with him or using him because of his status. So that's pretty much all she was doing, was jumping from one guy to the next guy, trying to find a lick off of one of these guys. Beautiful girl. #1 criminal.
You gonna meet us there with the 20 bands? You's a thieving ass, broke ass bitch. That's some broke bitch shit. You gonna steal 20 bands.
That motherfucker was cheating and shit. Oh well.
So that gave you the right to break in and steal some money? You's a broke hoe.
Yo. Hey man. Whoever this dude was sleeping with better have been the best thing he'll ever get in his life if that's what she says she did it for. Because if it's going to cost you 20 bands for you to be with her for a couple nights, your girl going to literally take 20. So it costs you $20,000 to sleep with this other woman. Bro, you crazy, bro. I don't even know, bro. And then at the same time, bro, it's just all of these people are kind of crazy.
Oh well.
You're a broke hoe.
Oh,
That's
well.
broke hoe shit.
Who said I did it though?
That's broke hoe shit. You just said you did it. You just said you did it when you said you was gonna meet us there with the 20 bands with your dumb ass. You're really dumb. Like, you're really dumb. You're really dumb. You're really dumb. You don't have any money. You're a broke bitch. That's why you did the broke bitch shit.
Oh, that's the same reason why the motherfucker was asking me for money. Girl, shut the fuck out of here.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck out of here.
But you did what you did. You did what you did so you can have some money. You did what you did so you can have some money. Give me something else to say about it.
And you ugly too, for real. Like, bitch, I ain't worried about you, ho.
Now you got to run down on
Wow.
Lanisha and how she be giving it up.
Hey, that's crazy. Look how she look, bro. She gangster, though. She gangster, man. She ain't scared of nothing. Look at her. This is crazy.
Only assume who her real boyfriend is. If you know what I'm saying. Fast forward to 2 days before New Year's, Lanisha and Cash, they vibing. They on live. When suddenly, police pulled up to Cash home and found him with bullet wounds to the chest. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family.
He is very upset because he was such a good person.
At 4 a.m. on Sunday, police came to these apartments.
I'm just going to say what I think happened. Usually I know how this goes with me, man. Hopefully I'm not correct, but usually I am. Oh boy, this is bad. Somehow when they posted their live, there was some kind of communication that was given between the girlfriend or the girl that was there with the rapper, Cash Banks. Which basically somewhere along the line, her boyfriend must have texted her and asked her where she was at. And because he probably already known and seen her online, he already knew where she was at, but he probably just wanted to know where the location is at and what's going on. Now, there's a big possibility what else happened is that he ended up showing up at the location that they were at. And some kind of altercation happened between him and this rapper. And then from there on, it led to the situation that we're looking at. That's what I think happened. I don't know 100% what happened because this is the first time I've ever watched this or seen this. But I can almost guarantee that's kind of what happened. But I'm going to see. I just, leave an open book. See what happens.
On Broadway Avenue in Cleveland's Slavic Village neighborhood. According to the medical examiner, 28-year-old Carlos Banks was found on the 3rd floor.
When officers, arrived, they discovered that the victim was shot.
Banks, also known as rapper Cash Banks, was found by police with gunshot wounds. First responders tried to save his life by doing CPR, but Banks was pronounced dead when EMS got there. And now Cleveland's homicide unit is investigating. Was anyone else at the home?
I can't confirm that information at this time.
Banks's death is being felt all across this community. Many people having questions, wondering why this happened and how. A lot of theories circling the internet, and police tell me that they're looking into each and every one of them, but they can't confirm anything at this time.
The community is obviously in tune to it. Safety is everyone's responsibility, so we ask that the community to come forward. If you have information, to give us a call. That's something that we know the community can assist with.
Jalen King is a community journalist and blogger in Cleveland. He tells me he's interviewed Banks multiple times about his music career. What drew you to him?
It was his style. Like, normally Cleveland has a set sound that's just like, it's really repetitive. He was one of the artists that stood out and was very different from all the other artists.
With more than 34,000 followers on Instagram and multiple albums now streaming, the outpour of concern has been tremendous online. King tells me people have been contacting him with possible leads.
The people really believe, because of his fame and his name and what he has, that it was a targeted attack, because he is flashy on social media and he is an artist.
King tells me he has been encouraging others to take their tips to police so that Banks's case can be closed.
This is big because he touched and influenced so many people, even outside of music.
In Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
Everybody.
Now, the person that was speaking on the news, that was the owner of the platform we were just referencing to. So he getting a lot of love and he getting a lot of hate. Now, as the news just said, police has not made an arrest. Now, you would think at this point Lanisha would keep a low profile, but she hasn't. She's been under a fake Instagram responding to comments under JP Instagram post in regards to Banks' demise. Now, before we read some of the comments, it's important to note that Lanisha is also a dancer, and she also have another boyfriend, allegedly. She wrote under the post under a fake page.
Oh, boy. You see, you got a boyfriend, and of course some of these little ratchet things out here gonna sit here and say, yeah, man, so what if you got a side nigga? Bro. And girls, that's nasty. Anyway, you out here just flinging yourself all around, but at the same time, you getting dudes clapped. Man.
Quoting, I don't care if y'all posting this. My Cody killed the man who tried to R her, and I was there. My mad ex is behind all this. Actually, I have a few people who just don't like me because I ain't want to be with them. So of course, they hopped on this capping and lying. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not a man suspect and love cash. My past don't define me, period. Y'all believe anything on the net, and it's sad. Now, if she have nothing to hide, why write this from a fake page? It's also important to know this. We know from the past she'll tell on you. And that post, it seemed like she deflecting everything on her ex-boyfriend on why everything is going on. And it seemed like if he get caught for doing something, she just blaming him because he's mad, allegedly. Now, allegedly, it was 2 girls. One person wrote, I told you, bro, get the 2 girls gone. That was our last talk. I told him. When the girl noticed who I was, she was known. I was going to tell Cash about her past. One person responded, I already told him, bro. I know her personally and what she did. He told me he already knew. Another person wrote, I told him the same, bro. Shit, dumb as is up, though. No wonder Trick Daddy Daughters, who was talking to Cash, had also wrote under that post, Cash, Carlos, broken heart emojis. I'm hurting from this. Can't believe it. And can't stop crying. I had a bad feeling about them. I told you. You didn't listen. I even said, add your dad to the call so we can all talk, because you was tripping. Now, for all them to have the same story about her, it's evident she got a pass. And the people...
What you mean, Trick? What you mean, like, they were friends or were they together? Cause shoot, that girl looked better than the light-skinned one. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. She looked better than the light-skinned one.
In that community already know about it. It's also clear that someone took Cash's life. And even though no one is arrested now, don't mean an arrest is not soon to come. This girl going on social media responding via alias pages, that says a lot in itself. It's a very unfortunate situation. The owner of the platform that we just talked about, JP, he went to his live and he said the following. Not gonna say much, but it's a reason these dancers defending her. In this case, we'll expose the source that will shock y'all. This investigation gonna expose them and open doors to more investigations and connect to other crimes, including cold cases. Use y'all brains. If you know, you know. He also wrote,
Yeah, that's
"She has
true.
No car, no house. Where her money going to? Think." Like I said before, it's a crazy story. It's more developed. I keep you guys updated. Nonetheless, Carlos, rest in peace, man. I love and condolences.
I don't really know this girl. I don't know any of these people. I don't know if she has a house. I don't know if she has a car. I don't know where her money's going to. There is no reason for me to think about it any harder because there's no answer that's going to make any sense because I don't understand any of this and I don't know what's going on. So it ain't just think, you know, but if you can explain and elaborate more.
To your family. Just 2 days before 2025, this man loses his life as of now to unknown reasons. You can only assume what happened. And yes, 2 + 2 = 4. Sometimes, just gotta wait till that dotted line. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. This was the story of an Instagram model with a past who allegedly got her hands in getting an up-and-coming rapper from Cleveland gunned down in his own home. Talk to me. Don't forget.
All right, man. So here's the deal. So far, no one's 100% sure on how and what happened to him. The only thing they know is that she was there at the apartment. By the time the police got there, the man has been hit in the chest a couple times. He ends up passing from the incident. And right now, at the moment, I guess she's at large. And nobody really too understands 100% what's going on. She's even been hiding her identity by concealing herself differently on a different Instagram page. So in my mind, I think this is a setup. I think the same scenario I explained earlier happened with the boyfriend getting involved. This is the reason why she's saying what she's potentially saying. I don't know. But that's also the reason why she also has been in a situation like this before. So it seems like she doesn't want to get no more time, but she also is scared to tell on him because she also knows that it can also look like she's an accomplice in this situation. And then she's also just came off of 7 years. She got some bad luck following her. Whatever it is she got some bad luck, man. A lot of men are dying around her as soon as they get around her. And whatever the scenario is and the story becomes is what it becomes. Hopefully she is telling the truth. But that's pretty dangerous, man, to be around something like that, man. You know, whatever you guys think, y'all let me know inside of the comments. Always remember to like this video so that it can go further inside of the YouTube's algorithm. And thank you guys for watching this video, you know. Peace out.